Thirsty Taste Thursday on a Thursday day, and I'm about to get ready to go to the Kasai restaurant. This is a sushi and steak house, so I'm gonna check it out and see what it do. So one of the good things I like is looking at them actually cook the stuff right in front of you. Keeps it nice and fresh for you. You get to see everything. See the steam coming off the stove. And then you got two sides. You got one person cooking on the other side, serving other people. And then you got this guy cooking on this side, serving us. And you get to sit down with other people you may not know, but you know, it's all good, fun. Definitely a great spot to come. Another thirsty taste. Alright, so now it looks like he's putting some of the meat on the grill. As you can see, my plate is looking very good. I got some noodles, got some rice. Everybody's having a good time so far. Thirsty taste. Let's see what he does with the onions.
Everyone meeting together with birthday.
I like it. Onion turkey.
Okay, pouring looks like something in here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so this is the finished product. I got my vegetables, I got my chicken, got my noodles, I also got my rice, and it did come with these Angie mommies on it. And then with a soup that I ate mine, she still got hers, so this is all good. Some great food. You definitely will enjoy this place. And this is another Thirsty Taste Thursday on a Thursday daytime. Alright, so the Kasai steak and sushi restaurant was definitely a nice restaurant to actually go to. I enjoyed my time there. I would definitely recommend this to anybody that is looking to get out and go to a nice restaurant, and a restaurant where there's going to be some entertainment. I didn't show all the things that happened while I was actually there, but it was some good entertainment from the people who were actually cooking our meal. I would recommend to you that if you're in a group with a group of people, to make sure that everybody's on time, because usually they can't start cooking the food until everybody's there, or they need to possibly place their order or give it to somebody so that the chefs can actually come out and start preparing the food. Another thing, I would definitely recommend this as a place to go if you are okay with sitting around people you possibly don't know. If it's just you and maybe a significant other that you're going out with, so they may group you in with another group as well. But definitely good as far as the price. I would say if you go there, expect to pay anywhere from possibly $100 to $200, depending on how many people you're paying for. So, price rise, that's what you should look out for as far as going there. Definitely, if it's you and somebody else, like I would definitely say, yeah, look to pay $100 to $200. And that's just me stating that because I don't know what you may actually get. You can definitely pay less than $100 and actually eat there, two people. But they do have some pricey things on the menu, so depending on what you buy. And then lastly, I would say the vibe and everything. It's a nice, good vibe. They play music and stuff like that, so it was definitely an entertaining and a nice place to go to. And I would definitely recommend it to other people to actually go there and have a good time. I go there for a celebration, a birthday, anniversary celebration, any of those things, or trying to take somebody out on a nice date and trying to impress them. Things like that of that nature, and definitely possibly with your family. Nice family fun as well. So that was my experience with it. I'll definitely recommend people to actually try it out. All right, so my throwback is a movie, and this is a movie called Signs. It had Mel Gibson in it, and his character basically he's protecting his family. He's a single father. His brother does stay with him, and as the movie is going on, they're seeing all these different signs and things are happening and they can't really explain things, and then they end up finding out that they're being abducted by aliens and there's an alien invasion over the world, and basically he has to defend his family and make sure that they're actually protected and make sure that they stay in their house because going outside their house is basically not safe. This is a definitely good movie, and it's one of those thrillers that will kind of, with so many different things people could see nowadays, it may not spook too many people. But back in this time, I guess it could have been thought of as a spooky movie. But the craziest thing, just watching this movie, is thinking about all the different little signs and videos people are posting about different stuff that they're actually seeing, and thinking that, you know, there's some aliens coming or whatnot. But one of the interesting things is usually in most movies they show the aliens coming from the skies and things like that. And in this movie, without telling too much of it, but I guess I am, is that they were able to defeat the aliens by using a natural source, which was water. And so it begs me to think, with a lot of people saying, you know, seeing drones come up from the water and things like that, and a lot of people saying that there's different stuff in the waters, what do we do if we have an alien invasion and they're coming from the water? Because in that movie, they were able to defeat them by water. But if they're coming from the water, what are we going to do? We'll think about that another time. But watch this movie. It's a good movie, throwback movie, and it'll be good for you. Lastly, one of the big things that a lot of people have been talking about since this weekend, which was a big shocker to a lot of people, and it's my thirsty thing on tonight, is the Luka Doncic, Dallas Maverick player, getting traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers. As far as this trade, I definitely think this is what the NBA is all about. When usually around this time and it's getting close to the trade deadline, a lot of teams are moving players around, and you always get some big blockbuster trade that should shake things up for the next couple of years, and that's definitely what this was. I think as far as the trade, with me being a Laker fan, I look at it. It was a good trade. I think definitely for the future. It's something that I think with having Luka, he's definitely a great player and he should be very valuable for the future. And he's younger than Davis. But then at the same token, I do wonder, he doesn't play a whole lot of defense. And then I know LeBron can play defense, but with LeBron being as old as he is, sometimes I think he just takes time off until it really actually matters. But so that will be a challenge, I think, for the Lakers is as far as the defense that Anthony Davis used to actually bring to the table. And then on the Dallas side, I think it was a good trade for them as well because I think Anthony Davis brings the physicality and a great defensive player. And then for Anthony Davis, this may be something that helps him out because he will kind of be like the number one guy. Earlier in his career, when he wasn't with the Lakers, he was that number one go-to guy. And I think with Dallas, that can possibly happen, that he may be the number one guy in the building, but possibly not. But I think either way, I think he can definitely play with Kyrie, and I think that it should be a good thing with him being in Dallas. So we'll see how it goes. You never know how these trades may work or may not work out. But one of the things I think Stephen A. constantly pointed out, which I would think the same thing, is with Luka being so much younger and looking like a bright star for the future, why would Dallas actually trade him? What is it that's going on behind the scenes that we don't actually know for them to say, let's cut ties with him and let's go ahead and trade him? He was looking to be their next Dirk Nowitzki, and for whatever reason, they decided to let him go. So, only time will tell. But this has been another Thirsty Taste Thursday. Enjoy your night. And as always, I know what I want, I know what I like, so don't worry about my taste.